Sup, you beautiful bastards. Hope you're having a fantastic Friday. So I'd like to start this video out by saying I know this is a double-edged sword. I know that this is so underexposed that making a video like this might cause people to come and see how they can try it out for themselves. So I decided that instead of actually showing you how the lure works throughout the entire video, I decided that I was going to do half real and then kind of just transition between both game and me, because I had an 8-minute clip of just me conducting how the lure would take place, and I didn't want to make this like a guide for scammers. I wanted to make an exposure video to help you, the community, I don't know, become a little bit more safer in the game that you play. So, I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you do enjoy it, make sure you give it a thumbs up, and let's get right into it. So the start of this lure is just incredible because you have to work a system that is so effective and so minuscule that you don't really realize what's happening until it's all over. So what's going to happen is the person who is luring you is essentially going to set up their clan chat to have it on friends only. Obviously, they're private being on friends, and then they walk around and just find their victim, and their victim could very well be you. You there with the Elysian Spirit Shield and tons of bank wealth that you've gotten from God knows what since you have 65 Slayer. So the main point of this lure in particular is to get you to believe that you know what the lure is before it even takes place. They're going to show you a bunch of items like teletabs and scrolls and all kinds of things that are just going to look weird, so you kind of think to yourself, okay, I know what's going on. They might even get you to watch a video or have a friend PM you saying, I know what he's doing. Make sure you right-click the teletabs to place them in the trade screen and don't accept until you know you have the cash. Something like that, something stupid to get you to just believe that you have a sense of security. That's what this lure is about. It's about creating a false sense of security by taking you to a very otherwise normal spot in the game and making it into something that is incredibly dangerous that can result in you losing a ton of money. So after a little bit of convincing, they're going to try to get you to go to the Corp Cave. And inside of the Corp Cave, there's a little portal that was added in a recent update which allows players that are in a friend's chat to be in an instance area where they can kill bosses. And this pretty much creates a very discreet and undisclosed environment to the rest of the world that you're currently logged into. Now, once you get into this private world, the only two people will be you and the talker. The talker is going to ask you to drop your items, but not initially. They're going to trade you all the items first and ask you to trade it back. The condition, of course, is that you trade back all of these items with 28 inventory spots free. It's also good to note that they might have had somebody PM you from the very beginning telling you how they anti-lured the exact same person just a couple days ago for a ridiculous amount of money, and that you can do it as long as you don't take the Chinchampa, as long as you don't take this distraction item. The distraction item is pretty much designed to make you think that the lure is centered around this one item, and that taking it will cause you to lose your items. But so long as you don't take this item, you can walk home with whatever amount of money that the lure gives you and walk away scot-free and happy. That's just a ploy to gain your trust and to push you further into the lure. I can see where the inspiration came from for this lure. Back in pre-EOC, the dungeoneering lure was a very big and very popular lure amongst most of the luring communities. And it actually worked pretty effectively. Here's what I mean. If you don't know how the dungeoneering lure worked, it pretty much took two people. It was the talker and the friend. The friend would get in a dungeoneering party with you so that they could see your inventory, and then they'd stand right by the entrance, while the talker took you to the furthest part of Daemonheim, which was right by the wilderness. So once you dropped your items, the person who was in the party would actually be able to see you dropping your items and know that you didn't have anything left on you. Then they would enter the dungeon and suck you in, leaving your item on the ground and you incapable of running back in time. So what makes this lure so dangerously effective? Well, as you saw with the dungeoneering lure, it took two people. This lure is completely dependent on the talker. You only need one person for this, and some people may use two, but it's not entirely necessary. The problem is that the talker has the complete control over this entire situation once you drop your items. They can see your inventory slots, They can remove you from the group, and worst of all, it's in an instanced area, so there's absolutely no way for you to get back in once you're removed. Simply put, once you've dropped your items, you're fucked. I hope this video shed some light on a darker part of the community that a lot of people have forgotten about, and to show that it does still happen in old school RuneScape. If you did enjoy this video, make sure you hit the subscribe button if you want to see more from me, and if you do subscribe, be sure to hit that little bell right there, because that thing apparently notifies you when content's live. But thanks for tuning in, and as always, whatever time you're watching, hello from the past, and I'll see you in the future.
Time and time waits for no man, and ain't got time to shake your head. Get that